What is happening to my plants? I got some plants that are not going well, and in this video we're gonna have a look at those plants and try to find out what is the issue. So I got this powder, which is a rock dust powder, and you can see at the back it's transparent. It's just a powder of minerals, and it's gonna allow me to increase the quantity of minerals available for the plant. So hopefully this plant will recover thanks to those minerals. What is very interesting is that in the aquaponics garden behind me, the plants are going quite well. They are nice green. I don't see any real deficiency, but on the plants that are into the natural earth, natural compost plus aquaponics water, those ones are not going well, and that's just crazy. I can't understand why those ones they are not going well, because they use the same water as those ones. So if there is some minerals in this water, why the plants there are not able to use it? I don't understand. So sometimes when you got too much of one element, it can block the other elements. So it's quite complex the way it works, but if you got too much of one mineral, sometimes it makes the others unavailable for the plant. So that's maybe what is happening. Maybe into the compost that I used for this plant, I got already too much of something, and it's blocking the absorption of other minerals. So anyway, I'm going to add some of this powder in my aquaponics system, and we're going to see in a few weeks if it's going better, because I'm still going to use this water to supply the other pots, the autopot system. I made a video about it, by the way. So we're going to have a look how it works and how it goes in the next few weeks. So here we are with the autopot system, right? So I got this autopot system here, 2 pots on one setup, and the bucket is at the back. The bucket here is filled with water from the aquaponics system. So where it's very strange is that I got 2 pots. One pot, the plants are going really well, they are green, no problem. But on the other pots, here I got some, how we call it, some eggplant. And the eggplant is not going well at all. You can see, we can see some deficiencies here, different types of green, and that's definitely a sign of a kind of deficiency in some minerals. So you can see that this plant is not going well, but it's not the only one. Underneath here, we got rock melon, and this one is almost dead. This is just crazy, because on the other side, I got the same plants with the same growing in the same water, but this plant is going extremely well. So I'm going to change the quantity. I'm going to add some minerals here, some special rock dust, and we're going to see how it goes. So we can see this type of dots, it's not even green anymore, and you got holes in the leaf. The holes, they can be caterpillars, but those dots that are whitish yellowish, they are really bad, and they are everywhere, especially on the old leaves. So the young leaves are much better. You can see this one. So here in the middle it's okay, but on the side you still have this type of chlorosis. So it's quite, it's a problem for me. The old leaves, they are even worse. So chlorosis or deficiency in terms of minerals is something very usual in aquaponics, but here what I can't explain is why it is happening in this specific pot, where I would think that the plant has everything it needs to grow. And here we can see the rock melon leaf that is almost dead, the old one. The young one are going much better, but the old one are not good at all. So there is a real issue. In the same time, I got some tomatoes that is growing in this pot. You see here, it's going here, and it's going alright. The green is okay. So it's not affecting all plants, but here we can see that the rock melon and the eggplant are extremely affected by this problem. While here in this setup, which is supplied with the same water, In this aquaponics system, I got some extremely good tomatoes. They are going really, really well. The plant is really performing, growing well. So no problem at all on this side. And I got a lot of tomatoes production. You see, it's going okay. So no specific problem. And also what is interesting is that the rock melon here, you see the leaves, they are a nice green, so we can't compare. They are nothing to do. They are quite well. So I can't really understand. But let's put some minerals and see how it goes.
So here I am going to add some minerals into the classic aquaponics system. So you see I got a little bottle and I'm going to fill it with water from the aquaponics system, and then I'm going to add some minerals. So the concentration to add is approximately 2 grams per 1,000 liters of water. And then I'm also going to add some DTPA chelated iron. So same, it's a powder, it's a chelated iron that you add, and it's going to really supply the system with iron. So I'm doing the same here into the autopot. So you see this little bucket, it's actually the tank of supply of the autopot. So the water that is inside is already water from the aquaponics system. And here I'm just going to add some minerals directly here, and I want to have a higher concentration because I know that the plant is highly deficient. So I add my minerals and I add my iron. And once it's done, I just mix everything, so it's going to supply the autopot where the eggplant is growing. So hopefully this addition of minerals is going to fix the issues that we have on the plant. But we have to wait for 3 weeks to make sure that that was the issue, and that's what we're going to see right now. So I just close the cap to avoid to have any mosquitoes that spawn, and then we're going to see in 3 weeks the result.
So it has now been 3 weeks since I added the minerals and iron into the special aquaponics system autopot that I showed you in the beginning of this video. So right now we're going to have a look at the plant and see if it became better, if it became greener, and see what is the real impact of the minerals into the aquaponics plant. So here we are a few weeks later. You can see that now the green of the leaf is completely different. I still have the old leaf underneath, and you see the old leaves, they have some serious deficiencies. We can see that they are not really white, they are grey yellowish, while the new leaves are nice green. And I may increase the quantity of iron, but I think it's much better than it was. We have the plant that is now growing well. So you can really see here the impact and the importance of adding some minerals into the nutrients of your aquaponics system. It makes a huge difference, and then your plants are able to grow in good conditions and develop nice leaves and nice fruits. As I said, if you don't add them in your system in one way or another, you're going to have some deficiencies. Because in aquaponics, the worms or the basically ecosystem is insulated, so it's not connected to the ground, and therefore they can't go deep and get the minerals from the rocks. So here you can really see in this video, I'm very happy because we can really see the importance of adding minerals, and especially the DTPA iron, and also the impact that it can have in few weeks in your plant. So I'm going to continue adding a bit of minerals in this because I can see that I still have some deficiencies on the old leaves. I don't think the old leaves are going to recover anyway, but even on the transitional ones, the new ones are good, but the transitional ones, they are still deficient, you see? Only the new ones are nice and green. So I will continue to add minerals because I had some very, very deep deficiencies here. So I'm very happy because here I can really show you the importance of adding minerals into aquaponics. So I hope you enjoy these little tips, and it's very important actually. If you don't add any mineral, one time or another, you're going to have some real issues in your aquaponics systems. So follow my recommendation, add some minerals. So it can be rock dust, it can be eggshell, it can be seashell, it can be a lot of different elements. You can buy some mineral elements from the shop. And also the iron, add the DTPA iron. And also have a look at the free training in the description of this video, where I'll give you a lot of information to be able to respect all the limits of aquaponics and knowing how to maintain it in the best conditions possible. Again, it's in the description of the video just below, or in the highlight information in the corner of the video. If you are new to this channel and you are interested by aquaponics, you should subscribe to the channel, because I give one tip every week, so one video every week, and my aim is really to help you to build and maintain your aquaponics system, to grow some sustainable, healthy and tasty food in your own backyard. If you learned something, please give a like to the video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Don't forget to get your free gift from this screen. You can also leave me a comment below the video, subscribe to the channel and see my last video. I really hope to see you soon, and I wish you a fantastic success with aquaponics. Have a good crop!